Good evening everybody and welcome back to our Farming Simulator 17 series. This will be a new series. I will be doing some mod reviews of a couple of mods which I think are really good and outstanding. Because there's a lot of junk out there as well. A lot of mods are presented with tons of errors in it, causing great game crashes and all other kinds of things. So I will be doing the mod reviews on a basic map. I will always do them on Goldcrest Valley, the standard map of FS17. I will be only using a couple of scripted mods like courseplay, drive control, GPS mod, a couple of scripts that I know that are without any errors in the logs, but no other real game enhancements. So it will be just basic gameplay, basic mods, and I will be testing the mods. This mod is created by Stevie FS Mods. I think he's a really good mod creator. He makes tons of mods and maps, and you should check him out. I will post a screenshot of his Facebook page where he posts a lot of his stuff that he is creating. You can find pictures and updates of the mods up there as well. You can find the download links up there as well. I know his mods are spread all over the place. You can find them on tons of other websites, but I usually get his mods from his own source. And yeah, this guy is awesome. As you can see, today we have the Holmer pack he created. It's basically an updated pack of the standard in-game vehicles. And as you can see, I've set them all on. I've bought them all. I haven't bought all the versions. I will let you see in the store later on. There's a couple of other versions of the same equipment. For instance, the Terra Dos T4-40. That has the ones that are standing here are the potato harvester, and the Sugarbeet harvester, but there's also a sugarcane harvester. It's basically the same machine, but it's able to harvest sugarcane. As you can see, there is also a couple of pink Terra Dos trucks. He has made this especially for the cancer awareness. You can see on his Facebook page what it's all about, and I thought it was awesome that he did this. So let's get started. Let's get some equipment set up. I've got a couple of fields set up so we can do some harvesting, show the machines off, the possibilities. Yeah, I think it's awesome. So let's go. Now first we'll go take a look in the shop. That would be a better thing. Get back up there. So let's take a look in the shop. Where we can find the first one on the tractors. Here you can find the Holmer Terra Variant 600 Eco version. This is from the pack. It costs €180 a day. It has a basic version has 492 horsepower. It has 1850 liters fuel capacity and can drive 76 kilometers per hour. When you select it, he has the main colors, the pink. I think it's awesome he did this. It's really, yeah, I applaud it. I know how it feels when we have a couple of family members that actually had and have cancer. One of my sister-in-laws, she had her breast recently removed. So, yeah, and I have been in. Well, last year they've told me that they thought I had the same in one of my lymphoma glands in my stomach. Luckily it was a false alarm, but I'm still on the checkup, so I know how it feels. It's really a shock. But back to the Holmer pack. Terra Variant 600 Eco. You've got the basic engine is 492 horsepower. You've got the HF592 Ti That's 592 horsepower. It costs you 50,000 more. And you've got the HF646 Ti, and that's 646 horsepower. That will take another 20,000 off your bank account. You can select rim colors, and you can select narrow twin wheels or standard wheels. As for colorings, there's a lot of colors you can choose from. Same goes for the rims. The only strange thing is he didn't add the purple to the rims. The pink to the rims. I would have liked that as well. Leasing, the initial cost is 18,320 euros, and buying this machine at the biggest engine is 229,000 euros. And that will cost you 255 euros a day, so it's a bit more expensive, but it's a nice machine. So let's see what else we have in this pack. There's nothing on the trucks and front loaders. You've got the potato harvester. You've got the HR9 potato. So this is basically the leaf and the, you call that thing? Well, it takes the tops off the plants, and it's the harvester. It costs 40 euros a day. It's 4 meters wide. It can go 24 kilometers per hour. And it belongs to the Terra Dos T4-40 potato. So if we select this one, only options is the color mod again, so that's pretty basic. Width is 4 meters. The Terra Dos T4-40, well, it's the same machine as the others. Costs 1180 euros a day, 626 horsepower. Fuel capacity is 1150 liters, and it goes 65 kilometers per hour, 56 kilometers per hour, my apologies. Basic colors again. The selected color he has is pink. Rim color same again. Initial cost for leasing is 31,600 euros, and if you buy this machine it will cost you 395,000 euros. Then we go to beet harvesting. Same story over here. You've got the Terra Dos, the HR9. Oh, these are the basic ones, the basic in-game ones. These are the modded ones. You've got this one and that one. This is a modded one that costs 400 euros a day. I think that's a bit expensive. I don't think this belongs to his spec. I think this is another one. It's kind of weird. This is for beets, 4 meters wide. This is the actual one that's used for his pack. 40 euros a day, 4 meters wide. It's basically the same one as the potato harvesting, except this one's for beet harvesting. This is the Terra Dos Exact. I think this is another one. This is the one from the pack, 1180 euros a day. Well, it's basically exactly the same machine, except for this has a capacity of 60,000 liters. Sugar beets. And if we go to it, it's again same with the colors, same capacity, fuel, speed, everything. Cost is a little bit more. So that's that. And then we have the Terra Felis 2 Eco. And this is where he has two versions. This is the standard one, 1490, 1490 euros a day, 54 horsepower, 1400 liters fuel capacity, and 40 kilometers per hour. This is basically a loader. So if you unload it into a heap, this one or in rows, this machine will load it into the trucks. Initial cost for leasing is 26,000 euros. Buy price is 325,000 euros. So that's the standard one. This is a modded one. It's cheaper in cost per day. It's 890 euros a day. Same capacity, but this one's faster. It's 55 kilometers per hour, so that's weird. And it has a storage capacity of 4,000 liters. That's something I do not understand, because it's basically a loader. Leasing price 18,000 euros, buy price 225,000 euros. And now this is basically a loader that can load anything. So this one's really only for sugar beets, and this is for all the crops, including I think the sugar canes. Yeah, sugar canes already in there as well. So this is more an all-round machine. Right, sugarcane harvesting. Exactly the same machine, the Terra Dos, and the same leaf harvester. Prices are also the same, except this one is only for sugarcane. That's it. Nothing else is different. There are no tippers, no buckets for the Terra Variant. In the auger wagons we do have 2 buckets. You get the GB25 grain tank, 20 euros a day, 2,000 lease and 25,000 euros to buy. That's an overloader. You can use it as a standard grain tank, and you can use this for almost all the crops, even for beets and potatoes. That's oh, this goes for both variants, by the way. This is the RB35 sugar beet tank. Sugar beets 20 euros a day, same prices. So that's basic. So no, it's got no sewing machines, no sprayers. It does have a manure spreader. 25 euros a day. 30,000 liters capacity. 20 meter spread. For the manure, 27 kilometers per hour. It's for the Terra Variant and it's only for manure. And as you can see, the color is there again. 2,000 lease price, 25,000 to buy. And we've got a slurry tank. The Zunhammer TV, 25,000 to buy, 30 euros a day. It needs 85 horsepower, but yeah, that's the Terra Variant. 8,000 liters capacity. That's a little on the... it's not that much actually. 9 meter spreading with without the Zunhammer Vibro. 17 kilometers operating speed, and it's for slurry. Again, color selection, basic things. 2,000 euros to lease, 25 euros, 25,000 to buy, and it goes with the Zunhammer Vibro, which is 10,000 to buy, 10 euros a day. Needs 100 horsepower. Well, that's no problem. 6 meters spreading width, 27 kilometers per hour, and this is only to be used with the Zunhammer TV. It's actually basically a cultivator, and it cultivates and spreads at the same time. So if you use the Zunhammer TV on its own, you've got a spreading width of... oh no. Oh, I thought this... oh, I was mistaken. Did I click the wrong one? No. No, that's basically just a tank, and you need this one to apply the slurry. Right. Do we have more? No, we don't. There's no loading wagon, no other attachments. And we do have a header trailer. This is a standard in-game one, and this is the one in the pack. Again with the pink color. 5 euros a day, 720 to lease, and 9,000 to buy. We've got a couple of them set up. So that's the whole pack. As you can see, I didn't buy all the separate machines. The Terra Dos T4-40, I only have the potato and the beet harvester because I've got 2 fields ready. The Terra Felis 2, I've only got the standard loading machine, and I've got a couple of trailers. So we will start setting things up and moving the machines to the fields, and then I'll see you back in a bit. As you can see, we've got everything set up. We've got our potato Terra Dos, and we've got one of the Terra Variants with the regular overloader unit on it. It should take the potatoes as well. We've got a Massey Ferguson with a Juskin trailer ready. This is our potato field, so it's ready for harvesting. And a bit further on we've got a Sugarbeet field ready. So let's see what this beast can do. Start her up. Put our GPS on. Some lights. There we go. Well, this is the functionality is the functionality of the basic unit as we had in game, so that should be no surprise at all. I'm not going to do the entire field, just going to do one full load, put it in the overloader, and then we will turn to the sugar beets. So I haven't seen any IC controls in the unit. That would have been nice, but the cab is nice. There's no other functionality, just the basic functionality. So mirrors are working, all the lights are working. That functionality, the blinkers and the beeping you just noticed, it's not in this pack. That's actually the harvester add-on mod. So that will blink when it's 25% full, 50%, 75%, and when it's 80% full it will leave the beacons on. My trailer is a little bit in the way. So we just filled this one up. So as you can see, this is the harvester lights add-on. At 75% it will turn the beacons on, it will give a couple of beeps, and now it's at 80%. It'll give you a couple of more beeps. This time we will keep on harvesting until it's completely full. One more pass? I think 2. So we're almost done. The last beeps, but it's almost full. Not just yet. Oh, I want it. Let's just fill her up with the last. That's it. Awesome. Well, that's a full load. So let's start. Let's get our overloader up here. Curious to see if this will fit, but let's give it a shot. Yep, that works. Enough. I want to see if this one will load in the trailer on its own. Well, it should be no problem at all, but you can move the pipe. Now, I thought yeah, you could move this one as well, yes, indeed, you can move this one up and down. Okay, so this one's empty. And as you can see, when it's offloaded, the script automatically turns the beacons back off. That's not the functionality of the mod pack, that's the functionality of the harvester and lights add-on mod pack. And this one works like a charm as well. Right. So. Oh, that's an issue. So that's that. So right now we're back at the Sugarbeet field. And we've got all our machines over here as well. We've got the Felis, we've got the Variant, the Terra Variant. We've got our JCB with a Juskin trailer. And we've got a Terra Dos setup for harvesting. Right, so. Turn our GPS mod on. And there we go. Harvesting sugar beets. So we'll harvest this field and then we will show the overloading in the overloader unit, and we will drop it in a pile so we can show the loading with the Terra Felis. So see you guys back when we've got a full load. Right, and we almost have a full load. Let's turn it around. Let's get our last little bit of sugar beets. Yep, there we are. So now we're going to move down here. So first I'm going to create a heap up here. Shut it. Yep. All the way down. So this is going way down. Just like this. And I think it's unload here. Yeah, Control I. So I'm going to offload about half of it here. Yep, that's enough. And the rest we will dump in our Terra Variant, which we'll need to get out first. Unfold it. As you can see, the side also comes out. Right. Oh, wrong one. And dump it in the overloader. So let's put you on the side. We'll need to finish harvesting this field anyway. Right, let's scan out. Let's grab our JCB. Oh. Right, so first we will dump it from our overloader wagon. Okay, that's the lowest it can go. Nope. So that's working nicely. And now for a Terra Felis. Lights on. Any IC controls? Nope. So I've never used this machine before. It's really impressive. Let's unfold it. This thing is huge. So as you can see, there is well, this is the auger system, just like a regular harvester. It will scoop up, it will go through the machine on a conveyor belt, and then on the conveyor belt to the offload point. So let's see what functionality we have. We can turn the conveyor left and right. Yes. As you can see, the counterweights will move accordingly, just to keep the weights balanced. We can move it up and down. So let's move it up. And we can move this arm as well. So using the other mouse button, you can move this even further, or swing it. Oh, you can swing it all the way around. Oh, look. Yep. And then the counterweights will swing to the other side. Awesome. Oh, I didn't know that. Turn on loading vehicle. You can change the control group as well. Oh, apparently this you can use this to block a certain row. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that. You can extend it. All right. What else do we have? No, that's the. I'm curious if it will dump it. No, it will stop. All right. Let's get our tractor. Nope. So as you can see, you can swing it around just to find the appropriate position. It is slow though. The reason why you need to use this machine is, I'm not a farmer, but what I've heard from farmers, what I've seen and read on forums, is that the sugar beets need to dry on land a couple of days before you can actually move it to the farm. So they leave it lying around in rows, and then you can use this unit to load it. And that is an option I would like to see in Farming Sim 19, that you could actually turn up the RPMs to have it load a little bit faster, because this is really slow. Wait, the chair turns around. Ah, awesome. You can see all the parts moving. I think the tractor's full. You can see all the belts. Oh, you can swing. Ah, the seat swings with the conveyor. That is cool. Right, well, that's it for this mod review. Oh no, not yet. So we've got a full tractor. We turn this unit off. Oh, what does... No, I disconnected the trailer accidentally. Which should be pretty heavy. That's a lot of sugar beets. So there you have it. This is the sugar beet equipment that you can use. And now let's take a look at the manure truck. Well, it's pretty simple. It's basically the same as the in-game stuff. So there we have it. Lights on. Let's see, unload, hire worker. How can we load? So we've got 6,900 liters of slurry. Let's take it to one of our own fields. Do we have any other fields? No, let's take it to one of the fields we just have. So I've unfolded the cultivator. As you can see, that works. And now, why is it not? That's weird. Oh, it is actually functioning as. Yeah. So if we look at the map, we now should see where are we? We are here. It's cultivating, yes. But it should also be fertilized, but it's still on, needs plowing, so we might as well look at field 24. It's on the other side. Let's see if you can see the difference up here. Just putting slurry in and cultivating as well. No, it's not visible yet. Fertilized in the first stage and cultivated. But that's kind of weird, because if I turn the slurry off, No, it's, you cannot turn the slurry tanker off. That's weird. Well, anyhow, it works. It functions, and you can do a reasonable. You cannot. You wouldn't be able to do the entire field with this tanker, but it works. So as you can see, no errors. It's a beautiful mod, nice addition for your farm, and I would highly recommend it. I would highly recommend any mods from Stevie from Stevie FS. There will be a link to his Facebook page down in the description. You can download the mods from there. And I would highly recommend not downloading it from the other sites where it has been distributed without his permission. Yes, it's free, but yeah, if you can, grab it from the mod authors themselves. So, well, this was my first mod review. I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments, and let me know what you would like to see for a future mod review. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.